Hello everyone, it is Andrea and today I am coming at you with, of course, a plan with me. I am so excited still to be on track with my planner. This is for the week of September 8th through the 14th. I am using the Diagon kit, and this is exclusive art by Dusk for my shop, and I'm using it this week because it is Miss Hannah's birthday week, so I do have that kit with all the extras. I did pull in some foil. We do have the matte bronze, matte silver mixed metal stars with a bunch of my like carpet fur that I take pictures on, and then there is also these bougie that I pulled in a matte bronze and a matte silver because I am going to be pulling in some foil from Hannah. I have these wizard keys in matte bronze and matte silver, and I'm going to do the opposite color as underlays underneath it to do the mixed metal look. Also have this from Hannah, which is the Wizard Bottom Washi in matte silver, and then I have the Erin Condren Bottom Washi cover-up, as well as an assortment of matte bronze icons and the matte silver scripts for the month. Let's go ahead and get into the day by day. I'm actually going to leave it flat because I feel like otherwise it's just too thick. I also added a sweatshirt because I got a piece of sauce all over my shirt, and just putting a sweatshirt on sounded way easier. So on Monday, I feel like I have to get my life in order on Monday, and I'm going to do all of my writing off camera after because it's rough. It's rough in here. So I was up early at 3:30. I just couldn't sleep, so I got up and just decided to work because I was just feeling mega behind anyways. So for getting up early, I'm going to use the little alarm clock. This is from the foil bundle. And then I don't think I have an up early. I have like sleepy AF, up late, but no up early, I don't think. So I'll just write it in. And then I did run errands with Nick. My camera is trying to focus. So we went to Round Rock Donuts, Dutch Bros, and did all of his stuff. The other stuff was like stuff that I wanted to do. So we did that. I'm going to grab one of these boxes here. Just kind of like a busy week. But honestly, I feel like really every week is pretty busy currently. I think that's why I also have like kind of decided to do, for the most part, new releases every other week. I think it's going to be easier for the way my life is. I feel like the weeks just go by so fast. So errands with Nick, I'm just going to put that in there. And I do have an errands, but I don't know if I want to put with Nick. I feel like that might be better. I do have some customs over here. I do have a with Nick. These are from Hannah. So let's do the with Nick on there. And then I was at SPC. I got my samples and I was working a little bit because Nick needed to prep mats for whenever he was working this week. So went to SPC. So I think that I will do a little sticker sheets. And I'm just going to do a little work script for that. And obviously I work otherwise every day, but this is just, you know, notable. Then I did take a nap and I woke up to Nick calling me, which isn't totally weird, but he actually got into a car accident. Not like nothing wild. He was just like, not rear-ended, but like front-ended. Fender bender kind of situation. Wasn't Nick's fault, but now, like, we just got a rental car today, and so we've been a week with one car, and it's just like, again, it's like doable, but with everything that we have going on, it is quite a pain in the booty, or it was a pain in the booty. It should be fine now. We actually rented a minivan because we wanted to like test out like how that would go, because we're thinking about like what we want to do for our next car. Like, we have a lot of time. I'm out of nap stickers, so I'm just gonna write it in, or I'll just write in like car accident because I have that there. But yeah, I've been pulling for a minivan, and Nick, well, there's no like, Lacey said so, I don't know anything about cars. There's no like electric minivans because we have electric cars, but maybe there will be by then, or maybe he's just not telling me the whole truth because he doesn't want a minivan. I don't really know. Then Lila did have dance, so I'll put that in. And then we did watch another episode, or probably actually 2 of Pantheon, which I've been really liking. It's older, not like older, but it's like from 2022. So, but yeah, let's do this. And then I have some stickers coming from Once More with Love for more like dance options. Right now, I think I have it under sports. I have these cute little like ballet stickers from Happy Day, I think. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to do a with Lila. I do actually have a custom of that, so I'll put that in. And then underneath for Pantheon, I'm just going to do a little, I'm going to use from the icons on here first. But yeah, actually did mark that I've watched 2 episodes. I don't know why I'm so confuzzled. But yeah, that was a time. And then we are moving on to the 9th, which is Hannah's birthday. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in. I was going to be seeing her on, I think I saw her Thursday, ? So we're going to put it in on this day though. I'm going to use a little birthday cake. She turned the big 30, or should I do 30? Like from here. I'm going to do 30 because I feel like that's a big one, you know? You're hitting the big 30s because I've been hearing for 3 years now, well, I'm not 30 yet. Well, darling, you're 30 now, so we're going to put that in there. I don't know if I have a Hannah ? Oh, I do. Or not with Hannah. I have a with Hannah, but I could just cut off the W. And then this day, I had a hankering for all-day pizza, which has been my newest obsession. If you didn't know, now you know. And I wanted to go the day before, but they were closed on Mondays. So then we went on this day and got all-day pizza. What else do we have to do? Oh, because we needed to go drop off the car. Actually, I need something bigger to mark this. Oh no, don't fall on that. Okay. We need to drop off the car, and then also we went to Tiny's Cookies, which are my favorite cookies in Austin. So let's put that in. But I'm just going to put in that we went to all day. I'm going to use the little fork and knife. I actually didn't get pizza. I got the chicken cutlet, which I love a chicken cutlet. I think I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. So good. And then I did work at home. I was editing videos and doing listing pictures and such. So I am going to grab the little computer sticker from Doodle One for work. Gonna grab work, and then I'll just write in all day pizza there because I want to mark exactly where I ate. And then Lila had dance again. Like it's a question, like I'm not sure. She didn't. Let's mark that in. And then I had another nap and I had a really bad headache. Why? I don't know. And then I took Bennett to his class, his activity. So let's put this in here. And then for Bennett's, we will do this one. I actually really like watching Bennett. He's so funny. He's a funny guy. I love him. I love that guy. That's the one like pro about being the chauffeur parent is getting that extra one-on-one time. It's so fun. That part at least. Not the like sitting there by yourself. It's the watching part's fun. But I think Nick's actually going to take him this week in like current life. Because I was like, I feel like you need to go see. Is this the right color? Yeah. So let's do that. I don't know if I have a with B. I think I have with Bennett, but I feel like that might be too big for this box, so I'll leave that blank. And then for Lila's dance, should I use the same one again? No, I could do the little music, and I'll do a with Lila from this like custom script area. Also, let me know, did you like the sped up like put down of everything? I think there was something that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, I didn't end up using the bougie because I didn't realize that I had already pulled out like the black marble like underbox things, background boxes. So NBD. And then for nap, I'm just again going to use, I'll use the little eye mask in here. I've been taking mad naps. I feel like the weather change really gets me in the zone, the sleepy zone. I did finish a book on Wednesday. I finished Dating at the End of the World. It was fine. It was by Geneva Rose, and I've read, I think that's my third Geneva Rose, and it was fine. It was fine. I feel like it was like really good in the beginning, and it had like some really quotable like moments, but overall it was like so predictable. It was like Walking Dead with like a romance plot, mini version of it. Personally, I would skip it, but it's all up to you, of course. And then, I have like Walmart stickers, but I feel like it's like too much to mark, like in like a big little, like in a box that could hold a doodle. I feel like it's too big of a box for just going to the good old Walmart. But I dropped Tofu off at her daycare. We usually take her like 2 times a week to socialize with other dogs, get all of her crazy energy out. She loves it. We love it. It's a vibe. So we did that. And then I did work. Lila and Nick pick up. Maybe I went with Lila and Nick to pick up Lila. I'm not sure. So I'm going to put that in, but I did work otherwise, which is what I do every day. Today I finished up, I'm not doing releases this week, but I finished up 4 of the, like, all the full boxes, which honestly takes quite a bit. It's my favorite part, though. Like, my least favorite part of the, like, kit process is the deco page. It's always been the deco page, forever and always will be the deco page. So, it's the last thing I do. But I feel like now, because I use the deco page in the Hobonichi, and I use it if I do a junk journal, I use it, and I use it in the reading journal page. So I feel like it's more like I'm doing it for multiple things, so it feels more like I'm getting more done. But I feel like I spend so much time on the deco like section, and then I'm like, okay, like it's just grueling. Is it really? No. But like, am I in the drama sense? Yeah. I'm also going to put a shopping script up here for that. And I will write everything down and then like show you at the end, just because I feel like that's kind of the way to do it. I need a little drinky drink. Okay. Then this day, Theo had dance, so it's like the same thing every single week, I feel like. And I'm like, you guys can't do anything else. Like, there's no room to do anything more. I think for this one, I'm going to do the little scribbler. And then I'm just going to write dance in. I do have, again, I got something to mark Theo having dance from Once More Love. So whenever that comes in, I'll be set for like everybody's activities for like an item to have for those. I do feel like also like the music notes could work, and then But like I have these for Lila, and I feel like it's like too much to have two of the same thing there. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. So I did do that, and then Nick and I just had a like hangout night. And oopsies, did I just drop something? I think I dropped my whiteout. That's okay. I'll get it later. And we watched Platonic. I think was on the night before, so we watched it this night. And then, which I feel like I'm gonna have to kind of zhuzh these a little bit because I didn't really think about the room here. So we'll do this, and we watched Pantheon again because we have a lot of, not a lot. I thought that for some reason I thought there was like 22 episodes per season or something. I think it's like 8, and there's 2 seasons. So gonna bring dance there, and then I'll write Pantheon and Platonic. For Platonic, I'm gonna do this one, or I'll do that for Pantheon, and then it doesn't really matter either which way. I feel like we've been really back into our like TV movie era. I feel like we go through times where I'm like, I just want to read all the time, and then I'm like, I want to watch movies and TV all the time. It just depends on what kind of media I'm feeling, you know. Then on Thursday, I was with the girls in the AM for Hannah's like birthday bash. So I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to grab, I have in this, so I need to also redo this, like, need to make new tabs. I also said in my last video, which I just feel like, okay, it's been a whole week, is I was like, I'm going to redo my hair. Did I do that? No. And it's funny because, like, it doesn't take that much effort, but I just, like, don't have the energy. We were going to do it on the night that I filmed last week, which was Monday, but then it's just tired. And then Nick and I were like, oh, well, we should do it like during the week whenever like no one's home, and do it during the day. We're just busy. And honestly, like so Nick got in that accident, right? Well, then on Sunday we find out that there's a nail in my car's tire. So Nick's actually going to get it fixed right now. And then also last night we have some kind of rodent in our attic. So, like, we're just really getting the boom, 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 boom. But bad things come in 3, so I think that that's it. And they're honestly, like, very, like, relatively simple situations. So, you know, whatever. So, I think I'm going to do, I want to write in with the girls, I think. Because I think that would be cute. So, we went to Soup Leaf, which was fun because I don't think Haley or Brooke has ever been to Hot Pot, or they said maybe they've been to one and it wasn't that good or something. I don't really know. But we did that and it was super yummy. I love Soup Leaf. We also went to Tanuki while we were there, which is like our favorite board game store. I went to just some blind box shops, which I was really excited to go to because I've been just, you know, live, laugh, loving on blind boxes like everybody and their mom. For Soup Leaf, I'm going to do the little fork and knife. Actually, I'm going to do the little, like tea cup because I just drink, like, broth. Like, I will just put it, like, just the broth in the cup and I will drink it. And, like, that will be, like, the end. You know, people, like, have coffee. No, I just want to drink broth. Like, I have told Hannah, and one day I'm going to do it, is I'm just going to ran out of shopping stickers. I'm just going to bring, like, a coffee cup. Oh, I actually have a Soup Leaf. Perfect. A coffee cup. And I'm going to just go ahead and fill it up with, I'll write it in, with broth because I just love drinking broth, like, from Soup Leaf. Like, there's so many flavors. So many flavors. And if you have a Soup Leaf near you, I get Tom Yum. It's my favorite. My favorite. Yeah. So then we went to H-E-B on the way home, and I got some sweet treats, and then we were all just hanging with the kids. My kids love guests. My kids are very much so Velcro kids, like my Velcro dog. So actually I'm going to use, instead of using a kid one, I'm going to use one of like a tofu-esque sticker because I think that would be a little very cute. I don't know if this is, it might be a little bit too, what's it called? Let's do this one. Too saturated in color. I don't know what we're talking about here. All right, so we're gonna put that in, and then I do have a or I'll do with kids because it was definitely like with the kids in there. And then we did have a little game night. We ordered food and played a couple of games. We played this new Lego game. I think it was called like Brick It or something. I don't remember. But I saw it at Gen Con and I really wanted to get it, and they had it at Tanuki. It was one that I was like, I know I'm going to see elsewhere. It's not going to be like hard to find. So I might as well pick it up like locally versus getting it at Gen Con. And I got it, and it's like it's very tricky and fun, but there's like also a family variant, which I think is really, really great. And we played it and we were like, okay, you know, like that's not that hard, but then there's like variants that make it real tricky. So if you like games, and I think I would classify it as like a family party game, but also could just be like a party game, like not family. Like I think it's like still difficult enough that it could be something that you just bring out with your like adult friends and still have a really good time, but also something that you could bring out with your like 6-7-year-olds and have fun. Probably more towards 7-8, I'm going to be honest with you, because I feel like it's a lot of communication. But I actually didn't read the family mode too much. It might be even easier. I'm not sure. But anyways, neither here nor there. I think it's a really fun one, and I'm sure they'll be stocking it at like Target and things like that too. But also something to add to your kids' like Christmas wish list, because I think that would be like a really good one for like anyone. And it's a game you'll have a lot of fun playing. So. And I don't think it's 2 players. I think you have to have at least 4. Anyways, so then on Friday, I was tired AF because, you know, I stayed up, like later than my normal. So let's put that in. And then I was at SPC. And then I also had a lash appointment. So I think for my lash appointment, I'm going to use a little bit of a bigger box. Or maybe I'll choose this. So let's do this. And then let's put this in for my lash appointment. Let's do this. I actually was at like ScribblePrintsCo. Well, actually just mix those up. But it's fine. I was at ScribblePrintsCo and I was like, okay, I need to like finish up this by X so that I had my lash appointment. And then my lash girl texted me and was like, hey, can you come in like an hour and a half later? I know it's last minute. And I was like, actually, that works out fabulous for me, because then I had more time to finish all of my stuff, which was great. So I ended up going a little bit later to my lash appointment. So that was all good. And then for being so sleepy, let me grab another sleepy AF here. And then I'll use a little icon for that. Let's do the little moon. Very cute. Very cute. I then, on Friday, it was requested to do a one-shot, which is like D&D, you know, it's like a one-time like thing where you just like make up, well, I didn't make up the story because that's not very me, but you basically, it's like a one-time story. So you're not doing like a campaign, you're just doing a one-time story. So I had this book from RPG Tune, I think is what it's called. If you really want to know, let me know and I can get you the link. But it's a really cool, like, has 4 one-shots in it, so I just had to prepare that. And actually, yeah, we'll do that. And then I'm gonna do for I don't know what I want to do actually. Maybe something under games. But we also been playing a lot of Daggerheart, which is a different RPG, so I feel like my head was like starting to get a little bit, oh, these are cute. I'll do the little, I think those are a little bit phosphorescent for what I need them to be. A little bright. Could do like a little dragon. I don't know if there was a dragon, but no, there's spiders. Maybe I should do a spider then. Do I have spiders under animals? Question mark. But yeah, it was, here we go, spider. It was fun. There was parts where I was like, I don't really know, like, I read it twice, and then I was like, oh, it's a little confusing. But it was a good time. I DM'd, so I, like, took care of everything and, like, set everything up and, you know, played the NPCs, you know, as a DM does. It's my second time, so I'm not a professional. Then on Saturday, my kids actually slept in. Wild time. Wild time. Or wait, no, just kidding. No. I slept in. And my kids didn't sleep in. Nick let me sleep in. And that was real fantastic, if I'm being honest with you. Which funny, though, because I actually took a nap then this day. And I think I even went to bed early this day. So, yeah. I'm going to still put tired AF in, though. So Nick let me sleep in, and then we went to the kebab shop for lunch because my kids were being, like, really, really chill-tastic, and that rarely happens. So we were like, maybe we should take advantage of it and go out to eat. We were going to go to In-N-Out. We actually realized my tire was flat this day, so I was like, I don't really want to go that far. It was not, like, flat. It's like there was a screw in it, so it was slowly deflating. So instead, I'm going to still put it as fast food because I don't feel like writing kebab shop in there. So we instead went to the kebab shop because also kebab shop, kids eat free on Saturdays and Sundays. So I was like, might as well. And I also haven't had kebab shop in a while. Whereas I feel like we have it In-N-Out at least like every other week. But it's also like, I mean, I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? So we have that. And then I'm going to put in that we were outside with our friends. Everyone was outside like when we were leaving, and we said, okay, if you guys are good when you eat, and then eat well, not like just nibble a little and then say you want snacks when we get home, then we will go outside and play for a bit, which we did. And I actually put up my Halloween decorations. So I feel like, or did I do that? No, I did. I lied. I didn't do that then. So for this day going outside, it was hot AF. I'm going to tell you that right now. This day, I remember. Okay. Because we went outside twice this weekend. So I'm just going to write outside with pals on here. Or I can actually just do I have like playtime? Yeah, I have play. Or I have with pals. Is this too big? Oh, I also have a D&D. I think that's kind of big. I have a play. Let's do that. I think is good. And then I napped. So I'm going to grab, do I want to use this? This one's, she hates me today. Okay, I took a nap and then I brain rot for a while, which I've been doing more recently on the weekends as I just sit on my phone and scroll on TikTok. I feel like I get like junk journal inspiration though. So is it like full loss? No, not really. And then for brain rot, I also ordered stickers from Marg for this because I feel like she has a lot of options. So I'm going to do, oopsies. This for just, I'm going to put maybe me time so it sounds a little less bad. And then I'm going to use this like more old school phone. But honestly, you know what? I support it. And then we watched more. Oh my God, why does it always happen with the me time? I feel like this E, it's like cut, but it just never wants to come up. Oh my God, with these nails. There we go. It's whatever. I don't think I care that much. Oh, you weren't even really in focus. So sorry, so sorry, so sorry. So I did that for the nap. I'm going to go to like an actual other sheet because I'm running out of like sleeping things, unfortunately. And I'll also use just the TV from here as well. Because again, I'm running out of TV things because we're overloading on those. On Sunday, we were outside. This is when we were, oh, I put the wrong color over there, didn't I? I don't think I care. I don't think I have the energy to care. If I'm being real with you, we're just going to use the wrong color on this side too. I feel like I'm at the point in my life, we mess up. I feel like these colors are very close to each other for if I'm being honest with you. So let's grab something. I put up my Halloween outdoor decorations, and I also got my indoor decorations like ready to rumble. So I think I'm gonna use, I do like Disney decor for Halloween. Let me go through this again. I don't think I have anything specifically. I mean, there are Disney options, but they're not like really characters that I care too much about, if I'm being real with you. So maybe I'll just use like a Harry Potter character because it's like a Harry Potter spread. Or I'll use Snape. He's more spooky. Let's do that. I'm going to do my indoor decorations this week sometime. I like pulled out all of the boxes for it. I just didn't do it. I feel like this is it's not intuitive for me to pull this down. And then we just played outside. I'll switch to the actual color. Once I finish, I was helping my friend with her decorations as well, because she's like redoing something, so she had to like take a bunch of stuff apart, etc., etc. So I think for being outside, and Tofu was outside too, so let's get a Tofu sticker, because why not, you know? Do this one. Everyone thinks she's so cute, which she is. We're gonna do that, and then I'll just do another play script. Again, I'm like really pushing you out of the way here. Sorry, that's annoying. But I think it's because I'm used to it being like this. We'll just do it like that. It's so thick, y'all. Like, it's so thick. Okay. Then that's when we found out that we had flat tire. On our drive previously, I was like, okay, maybe it's like not. Maybe it's like something else. But no, it was a flat tire. So let's put that in. And then I did tidy my office a lot of this day. So let's do this. And then I also wanted to put in rat ? Because I don't know if it's a rat, I don't know if it's a mouse, but we definitely have something in our attic. So that's fun. So for the flat tire, I'm thinking, I don't like a car. Actually, I have cars. Bring on out the big old daddy. Probably be under travel ? I know this is a lot of places. Oh, here we go. We could do, I feel like none of these colors really match. Here, that's perfect. Show flat tire. And then for tidying my office, I'm going to do the little planner sticker. And then I wanted to see if I had like a rat sticker. It'd be under animals if I did. Ooh, perfect. I feel like normally I don't put character stickers on these, but I feel like for specific occasions, it is a vibe, you know? You know? And then I'm going to do clean house, because I did tidy up other places as well. And that is going to be it. I am going to go ahead and fill everything in and then show you the full spread, full vibes. But I hope you liked this week's plan with me. Let me know what you think of the format and everything down below. If you made it all the way till the end, leave me a star, lightning bolt, wizard emoji in the comments down below. But otherwise, I will talk to you in my next video. I love you and bye-bye.